Do we really need to introduce this man in the middle? Carl Lewis, 9 times American Olympics gold winner, is in London for the 2012 Olympics. Speaking at the press briefing to announce the Doha Goals Forum, which will take place in December, Lewis doesn't miss competing.
No. I was ready to retire. That was it.
Since retired in 1997, Lewis put his heart into his foundation in the US, where the former track athlete wants to devote his time and energy to charities in Africa.
Now that I've retired, through my foundation, we work with kids all over the world. We sponsor a track program in Houston. I volunteer coach. We meet with kids, and I do everything, and it included in my, because I'm also a United Nations ambassador for the food organization. So when I go places, I also take time to work with kids and do that. So I think we're a global community, and Africa is kind of a new area that's exploding. I was just there recently. What month? It's July. Last month. I was just in Africa last month, and it's kind of a new exploding area where there's so much opportunity there, and I just think it's tremendous. And so an event like this, that's why it's so important to get people to come and discuss these issues in the future, because sports can be a very important part of the future, for whether it's communities, families, governments, countries, and everywhere, because it can really turn a country. Look how everyone was in this country yesterday with a bronze medal in their gymnastics team. It was, and how down they were the first day of cycling, and then the second day of cycling, everyone was up. It affects an entire country.
Reigning Olympic 100-meter champion Usain Bolt and Jamaican teammate Ewan Blake might be the favourites gold medal of this 2012 Olympics. Will they go down in the history books as one of the greatest legends to have ever lived?
History defines greatness. I never in a minute thought that I wanted to be a living legend. I just wanted to be wealthy and successful, and win, really. Because when I competed against perfection. I didn't compete against a competitor ever in my career. When I lined up to the line, I was saying, how do we run the perfect race? Or how do we make the perfect jump? So I never got into that, and I didn't think of that we are in a different time when the average person can create their own legend just by getting a Facebook page, so people think differently, and I understand that. But history defines greatness. History defines legends. The biggest legend there is someone that performs well and is relevant. And how do you acquire your relevance? It's what you do after your sport. Who's a real legend? Muhammad Ali's a legend in sports. Jesse Owens is a legend. So Muhammad Ali won 1 gold medal, and then he went on and became a champion, and now he's universally loved. Jesse Owens transcended an entire world. He won 4 gold medals, ran 1 Olympics, but 75 years later, he's still relevant. History defines greatness. We can't.
Jumping, running may be behind him, but still today, Carl Lewis is a legend.